Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is he? Why is he?
We found a zero turn at a yard sale for 400 bucks. So we are on the way with the trailer to go get it right now, and we'll pick back up when we get it. All right, so we made it back to the house. Finally picked up our zero turn that we got from an estate sale. Online it said it was a yard sale, but it was an estate sale. We picked this thing up for $400. Has 174 original hours. No key. It also does not have, there was something else. Oh, it was stored without gas in the tank. So inside the gas tank is bone dry. It was also stored without any oil in it. So either be one of two things. One, the motor blew up. It has no oil in it. Or somebody actually took care of this thing. But it was sitting in the back of someone's backyard at an estate sale. So it did come with the Briggs & Stratton 21 horsepower motor. Not 100% sure if that's factory. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I know there was a lawsuit against Briggs & Stratton from Exmark, but I don't know if they did manufacture any motors through Briggs & Stratton at that time. But a little bit of the things that I noticed that are going to have to be looked at: definitely this tire, definitely an oil change, definitely going to have to get some gas in it. I might pull the carb, but since it was stored with no gas, I think it'll be all right. The blades are a little rusty, so we might have to get some new blades, of course, but why wouldn't we at the beginning of the year? Other than that, this thing is pretty dang a really good deal for what we paid for it. Another thing I was going to say, it's a commercial 48-inch Exmark Laser Z CT zero turn. But we're going to go ahead and start addressing some of the issues, like getting the oil changed and stuff like that, and getting it all fixed up. And we're going to use it for our lawn care setup this year. Already have the Tahoe. Finally got the transmission put in. Everything's running perfectly fine. The thing's a beast. And then of course we have our 5x8 utility trailer with some built up walls. Kind of makes it look like a little dump trailer, but all the wood in there. Has the ramp, which is the biggest part. Really good tires. But the video for the Tahoe will be up in a little bit, probably this week, about the whole transmission breakdown, what we did to put into the Tahoe, and kind of how much it cost for us to do all that. But there's the rig we're going to be using this year, and there's the other rig we're going to be using this year. So let's jump into it. So now we got some oil, some gas, a makeshift key. We're gonna see if this thing will start. So I'll try to set y'all up real quick and see if we can get it started. So here we go. or two not long ago, so I think we don't have enough.
Come on.
Yeah, let's try jumping the battery and seeing them up a little bit. It's the solenoid.
It's ready?
No, tell them it's the starter solenoid.
Started ready.
Starter solenoid.
Yes.
All right. So that's what we have diagnosed. It is the starter solenoid. So we're gonna get one of those, slap it in, and get it fixed. All right. So I kind of wanted to give you all just a little idea of what we have going on right now. Went ahead, took the battery out. Didn't want any electricity running through this thing. Went ahead, pulled the old spark plug. It was wet as all get out and rusted as all get out and definitely need to be replaced. So we put a new one in there. So we got a new spark plug. There was a lot of fuel getting shot out of the spark plug hole, so we went ahead and took the old carb off. It looked like it was sticking just a little bit, so we went ahead and replaced that. The solenoid was sticking just a little bit. The solenoid for the starter was just clicking, so we took that off. We need to go to this part store tomorrow, get a few more things. Other than that, hopefully she can start up. The battery, you can see it right there, is actually still holding 12 volts, which is crazy. Because at first we were thinking it was a battery, but the battery is actually pretty good. So we also can't forget about this little piece of junk right here. This old little fuel thing. I don't know, but it was leaking, so we took it off. Haven't seen them with the push pins like that. It was kind of hard to get off, but we got it off. Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna probably go get the correct oil that is actually supposed to be in here, and then see if we can get this thing crunk up one more time. And I believe the only reason that it wasn't filling up the first time was because, or starting the first time was because the spark plug was fouled out and definitely filled up with fuel, so no spark there. Other than that, we're going to, so we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, day 2. We went ahead, replaced the carburetor, new air filter, new fuel pump, new fuel filter, used the same old cutoff, new line all the way through. The battery's still in good condition. Went ahead and replaced the starter solenoid and got a new spark plug in there. Also went ahead and just bought a key. But we're gonna set y'all up and try to see if this thing will crank up for the first time. So let's do it. All right, this will be our first crank up. We're gonna see if everything works. So, do what you got. All right, so we were trying to start it up and it was doing the same exact thing. Went ahead and took the starter off because one, the starter smells like it is burnt all to hell, and it's about that time to get a new one. So we're gonna run to the parts store. I think it's about 120 bucks to get one, so let's do it. Let's try to test it first real quick. Let's do that. All right, so we got the new starter. I forgot to make a video of going to go get it. Obviously the bolts aren't tightened. One thing, there was a ground that was behind this starter right here. It was broken, so I think that may have been the cause of our low power. But we're going to put the new starter in, fix that ground, and give it a try. So let's do it. All right, so a lot has transpired. So I can see this is all oil. Seems to be gas, but I'm getting a lot of mixture in there. We crunk it up. I didn't get it on camera, but the exhaust right here gets really, really smoky, and that came out of the exhaust. But she likes to be really loud, so I'm gonna set y'all up and see if I can get a kind of a crank for y'all and show y'all what it's doing. So let's do that real quick. All right, got the battery hooked up. Let's see what we can get turned over. Put some gas on, get some gas pumping through there. Ooh, no glue. Something's broken. And that's what she does. So we gotta figure that out. It was shooting out oil, but it doesn't look to be doing it right now. But so that's going to conclude our video on Will It Run, because yes, it'll run. Will it sound good running is a different question. But we're going to do some more videos on probably like a motor teardown, because if y'all heard that big knock in there, definitely going to have to get that taken a look at. So appreciate y'all for watching. So y'all stay tuned for more videos.